This was a fairly unique form of analysis which resonated with our clients very well last year. Hence, we are here with our second edition. Let us talk through why did we do it, what did we do, and how did we do it. Firstly, because companies have their own point of view and lack an outside-in view. Second, even when companies look at the outside-in view, there is nothing which is specific to GBS organizations. Even if there is, it is very generic, which might or might not work for you. Lastly, employee expectations are constantly changing in the competitive environment. For this analysis, we looked at various data sources to create a point of view on what are the various dimensions of the employee value proposition, and we created a mechanism to get onto a feedback for each of these dimensions. We went through a number of employee forums, job posting websites, social media, professional media, gathering thousands of data points. We put all that together in a sophisticated model that we built and used it to generate the brand perception ratings of all the parameters that were mentioned on the previous slide.
And interestingly, the analysis shows that as compared to last year, 37% companies saw a decline in their brand perception in India. In Philippines, even more concerning, 85% of the companies saw a decline in their brand perception year on year. Now, we were also arguing, was this a bad year for the employers? What did they do wrong? And in reality, there was a significant overemphasis on employee engagement during COVID and then during the talent war. And then as things eased out in late 2022, early 2023, probably companies started to settle a little, but employees are missing that treatment.
It's really a combination of a few things. And what struck me with the survey at the beginning of the webinar was exactly those things that are overlooked are exactly those things that we've focused on. So things like career path and DEI initiatives, hugely important. Leadership impact. I can honestly say we have some of the best engineering leadership in Hyderabad, which is the base of our Global Innovation Center, and flexibility. So we practice what we call everyday flexibility, where teams are designing their ways of working, and they decide whether or not they come into the office, with what frequency, or if they come into the office at all.
I think given the competitive landscape and given the volatility which the market dynamics is seeing, I think what we've done is we've kind of focused on a set of core principles which have stood us well. The first and foremost, right from the very beginning, employee well-being has been prioritized. Whether it is the physical wellness, mental wellness, financial wellness, we've really given it the kind of importance which post-COVID, a lot of companies are now beginning to focus on. So that's something which has been very, very key to our employee value proposition. We are a very caring employer. Secondly, given our nature of work in the GBS, we have been very, very focused on building and sustaining effective learning strategies.
Two things I would build upon. For us, we have incredible alignment with our leadership team, across all aspects of our second headquarters in Bangalore. And what I mean by that is, we've got our C-suite traveling to India multiple times a year, and they know our team well. Like, they know multiple levels of leadership. There is a really closeness to it. And I think what that establishes is it's one team. It's not Target in the US and Target in India, but it's Target's. And that builds a lot of trust because, a director working on a platform in India, they have a direct line into VPs, SVPs, and frankly, sometimes a C-suite on projects. And they're very much a part of that, right? And so you've got that alignment, you've got that continuity, across the board.